Chicago. And for the Heat, Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Butler. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Hey, Shams, the Heat seem to always be in that area of making a big move, thinking about a big move, certainly seeing what could be out there. What's your sense? Are they trying to shake up their core right now?
The Heat always feel like they are close to competing and really trying to get to the cusp of winning a championship. The question is, can they find another star player to bring to this group? Are they willing to move the assets? And do they have the complement of pieces to go get that star player? But the Heat, we've seen it over the last 4 or 5 years. They're a team that has one thing in mind, and that's winning a championship.
And they can be scary when they get to the playoffs.
Playing the regular season is one thing for this Heat group. They know when the lights are shining the brightest, they can turn it up another level in the playoffs. That's what Erik Spoelstra brings.
Miami shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
That's good from Hero. And Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor in New York.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
Now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, and they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win in the East.
Absolutely. Now here's Butler. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jalen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Rose passes to Brunson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Outside, Hero. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by Hart. New York leading by 5. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking at it, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Rozier. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Second, the Knicks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Adebayo finds Butler. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York leading by 7. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That's someone, wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well,
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
and the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And Miami making a change here. Burks is checked in, and a new group in for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Payne in for Rose. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. To the middle, Towns with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Bridges. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Burks kicks to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. No good again that time. The Knicks leading by 13 from outside the arc. And McBride gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. For the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Here's Robinson. Pass to Burks. From downtown, trains the three-pointer.
Well, Burks showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 13-point game. Shoots over Hero, and again it's New York.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Floats one up. Hero, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Brunson gets it to go.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the New York Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
The Knicks leading by 17. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later, but NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Mikal Bridges. Mitchell Robinson out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Brunson in at the point. Shot clock at 5. Love with the screen for Burks. Miami no good on that time either. New York with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. In the league, continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree.